that it felt like I wasn't as important. I can remember one time we were traveling, I think it was my birthday, and you started getting mad at me about a conversation that I had had with her that I don't know how you knew about.
Don't go down that road. We're trying to heal things. More destruction is going to help us here.
Okay, then if I can't talk freely, then let's just leave it as I don't really want to.
You ever have the feeling you kind of like to just sell it all, pick up and move? Do you ever get that sense, or just get away from this whole valley?
After years of heartbreak, solitude, and irritating dates that made her question if real love still existed, Sister Wives star Meri Brown might finally be stepping into her romantic era. The once heartbroken wife, who stood in Kody Brown's shadow for decades, has found herself glowing again, and fans are stunned to see her this happy. Meri's been teasing a special someone in her recent updates, and while she's keeping the details close to her heart, those who've been following her journey say the spark in her eyes tells the whole story. Could this be the moment Meri truly gets her fairy tale ending? For more than a decade, fans of Sister Wives have watched Meri Brown's heart endure storms that seemed never-ending. From the emotional distance between her and Kody Brown to the public humiliation of their crumbling relationship, Meri's journey has been one of pain, patience, and perseverance. For years, she stood by Kody through the ups and downs of plural marriage, even when his affection grew cold and his loyalty shifted toward Robyn Brown. Through it all, Meri stayed silent, choosing dignity over drama. But now, everything has changed. After countless lonely nights, awkward first dates, and moments where she wondered if love was meant for her at all, Meri Brown is finally glowing again. And according to those close to her, it's because she's found someone who truly sees her worth. The story begins quietly, almost unexpectedly, as most real love stories do. After moving on from the family that once defined her, Meri began focusing on herself. She poured her energy into her bed and breakfast, Lizzie's Heritage Inn, and spent more time traveling, hiking, and connecting with her followers online. Her Instagram became a window into her healing process. While some posts hinted at loneliness, others showed an undeniable transformation. A woman rediscovering her strength, reclaiming her independence, and refusing to let her heartbreak define her. Fans noticed the shift immediately. Gone was the Meri who seemed weighed down by rejection and emotional neglect. In her place stood a woman radiating confidence, purpose, and peace. Then came the cryptic posts. Meri began sharing messages about new beginnings, unexpected connections, and trusting the timing of life. At first, fans thought these were just inspirational reflections from a woman learning to love herself again. But soon, the tone changed. The captions became more playful, the smiles more genuine, and the spark in her eyes undeniable. There was a glow that only love could explain. Whispers began circulating among Sister Wives followers. Was Meri Brown finally dating someone new? Those whispers grew louder when Meri was spotted at a cozy outdoor event in Flagstaff, laughing freely beside a man who was definitely not Kody Brown. Witnesses said the two looked comfortable and relaxed, as though they'd known each other for a long time. The man, described as ruggedly charming with kind eyes, was seen holding Meri's hand as they talked and shared stories. One onlooker even claimed that Meri leaned into him and laughed so hard that it drew the attention of others nearby. For a woman who had spent years appearing emotionally reserved, the sight was nothing short of stunning. As word spread, social media lit up. Fans took to online forums and Reddit threads, speculating about the mystery man's identity. Some believed he might be someone from his hometown in Utah, while others suspected he was a fellow entrepreneur she met through her business ventures. A few even theorized that he was a longtime friend who'd been quietly supporting her during the years of heartbreak. Whatever the truth, one thing became clear. Meri Brown was in love, and the joy on her face was all the confirmation fans needed. For years, Meri had been the emotional backbone of the Brown family. She was the first wife, the one who helped Kody build their plural marriage from the ground up, the one who believed in the dream of unity even when it fell apart. Yet her love story with Cody slowly turned into a distant memory. The connection that once brought them together unraveled before the world's eyes. When Cody publicly admitted he no longer had romantic feelings for Meri, fans were heartbroken for her. She stood there, stoic and brave, while her husband, the man she once loved deeply, dismissed their marriage as if it had never existed. That moment could have broken her completely, but it didn't. Instead, it sparked a quiet strength within her. Meri started taking solo trips, exploring the outdoors, and sharing messages about courage, growth, and letting go. She didn't lash out or seek revenge. She simply chose herself. That decision became the foundation for her transformation. And now, years later, it appears that the universe has rewarded her patience with a love story that feels genuine, healing, and entirely her own. Fans who have followed Meri's evolution say this moment feels like poetic justice. After decades of being overlooked, she's finally found someone who chooses her first, not as part of a plural dynamic, not as an afterthought, but as his one and only. Sources close to Meri describe her new partner as someone steady, emotionally mature, and deeply respectful. He's said to appreciate her independence and admire her resilience. Unlike Cody, who often dismissed Meri's emotions as drama or misunderstanding, this new man reportedly listens to her with genuine interest and affection. He doesn't try to control her or define her, he simply supports her. For Sister Wives fans, that kind of love feels long overdue. Over the years, Meri's pain became one of the most talked about storylines on the show. Viewers watched as she tried to mend her relationship with Cody, only to be met with rejection time and again. They saw her cry alone, fight for acknowledgement, and ultimately face the harsh truth that Cody had emotionally abandoned her long before their separation became official. When she finally walked away, there was a collective sigh of relief from fans who wanted her to reclaim her self-worth. And now, it seems she's done just that, and more.
What's especially moving about Meri's new romance is how grounded it feels. Those close to her say she's not rushing into anything. After everything she's been through, she's determined to build this connection slowly and authentically. She's focusing on friendship, mutual respect, and emotional honesty, values she once compromised in her plural marriage. It's a refreshing change, one that fans say proves how much she's grown. Meri's new partner reportedly shares her love of travel and adventure. They've been spotted hiking together, exploring small towns, and visiting local cafes, a far cry from the heavy emotional atmosphere that once defined her life on Sister Wives. In recent weeks, Meri's posts have reflected her renewed optimism. She's shared pictures of sunsets, handwritten notes about gratitude, and captions that hint at peace. Fans have flooded her comment section with messages of support, celebrating her newfound happiness. "You deserve this so much, Meri," one fan wrote. "It's beautiful to see you smile again." Another commented, "Finally, someone who treats her the way Cody never did." There's a sense of poetic symmetry in how Meri's story has come full circle. She entered Sister Wives as the devoted wife who believed in love above all else. She endured betrayal, loneliness, and heartbreak, yet never lost faith in the possibility of finding true connection. Now she's living proof that even after the darkest chapters, new beginnings can bloom. The woman once defined by sadness and struggle is now embracing joy, laughter, and the kind of love she always deserved. For Cody Brown, this development might be harder to process. Insiders say that while Cody has largely moved on with Robin, he's reportedly aware of Meri's new relationship, and it stirred unexpected emotions. Some sources claim that Cody feels awkward about how happy Meri seems, perhaps realizing too late what he lost. Others suggest that Robin has subtly discouraged any conversation about Meri's love life, preferring to keep focus on their own marriage. Either way, it's clear that Meri's new chapter stands in sharp contrast to the drama still surrounding Cody and Robin's household. What makes the story even more compelling is how Meri has chosen to handle her newfound love in the public eye. She's not rushing to make big announcements or reveal every detail. Instead, she's savoring the moment privately, sharing just enough to let fans know she's happy, but not enough to invite chaos. After years of living under the scrutiny of reality TV, Meri is protecting her peace, and fans are applauding her for it. Many have pointed out that this new approach reflects a deep sense of maturity and self-respect. As Sister Wives continues to explore the aftermath of the family's fragmentation, Meri's love story offers a refreshing contrast, a reminder that healing is possible and that love can be rediscovered even after years of disappointment. Her journey is more than just personal triumph. It's a testament to resilience, forgiveness, and hope. The same woman who once sat tearfully across from Cody, pleading for emotional connection, now stands on her own, radiant and fulfilled. Friends close to Meri describe her new partner as her safe place. They say he makes her laugh, listens without judgment, and never tries to change her. He reportedly adores her strength and the way she carries herself, calling her a woman who knows what she wants. That kind of admiration is new for Meri, who spent years feeling unseen. It's no wonder fans have rallied behind her, calling her story one of the most inspiring arcs in Sister Wives history. The man himself remains somewhat of a mystery, though fans have been relentless in trying to uncover his identity. Some online sleuths believe he might be someone Meri met through her motivational speaking work, or think he could be connected to her family's business ventures in Utah. What's known for certain is that he's not part of the Sister Wives world, and that might be exactly what makes this relationship work. Meri's new love exists outside the complicated web of reality TV and polygamous history, giving her a fresh start far from the shadows of her past. There's also an emotional symbolism in the timing of it all. Just as Sister Wives approaches a new season exploring the aftermath of the Brown family separation, Meri's personal life seems to be flourishing in ways fans had only dreamed of. Her story is no longer one of sadness or unrequited love. It's a story of rebirth. While Christine Brown found happiness with David Woolley and Janelle focused on her independence, Meri's quiet journey toward love feels like the missing piece in the puzzle of the Browns' transformations. Social media has erupted with support. On X, formerly Twitter, fans have created trending hashtags like Meri deserves love and Meri moves on. Many have shared clips of her past episodes, comparing the old Meri, teary-eyed and yearning for connection, to the new, confident woman she is today. The difference is striking. Even her voice seems lighter in recent interviews, her laughter more natural. Insiders close to Meri have hinted that her new relationship has even inspired creative projects. She's reportedly been working on a memoir or personal book that delves into her emotional evolution, not just about her time with Cody, but about what it truly means to find yourself after loss. The book is said to include reflections on healing, resilience, and the unexpected beauty of starting over. For longtime fans, Meri's love story isn't just entertainment, it's hope personified. It shows that self-love, patience, and courage can lead to something beautiful, even after years of heartbreak. Her journey mirrors the experiences of countless viewers who have faced broken relationships and doubted their ability to love again. By finding joy on her own terms, Meri has become a beacon of inspiration, not just for Sister Wives fans, but for anyone who's ever felt lost in love. For Meri, the journey from heartbreak to happiness has been long, but every step led her here, to this moment, to this man, and to the radiant peace that now defines her life. Fans can't believe who he is, but more than that, they can't stop cheering for the woman who never gave up on love.
For years, Sister Wives fans have watched Meri Brown's emotional journey unfold on screen, from her heartbreak over Cody Brown's rejection to her desperate attempts at rebuilding her self-worth after years of being cast aside in a polygamous marriage that left her feeling invisible. Now, for the first time in what feels like forever, Meri is opening up about something new, something brighter, something that might just rewrite her story. She's found happiness again, and this time, it's real. The woman who once spoke about sleepless nights, emotional distance, and endless disappointment says she's finally happy, and fans can hardly believe how far she's come. The road to this happiness wasn't an easy one. After decades of being Cody Brown's first wife, the one who entered the plural marriage with hope, faith, and determination, Meri spent years slowly losing herself to heartbreak. When Cody divorced her legally in 2014 so he could marry Robin and adopt her children, Meri's world shattered. While she remained spiritually married to him for a time, their connection deteriorated to the point where Cody openly admitted that there was no relationship left between them. Fans remember the haunting episode when Meri sat across from Cody, her eyes filled with tears, asking if he would ever consider reconciling, only to be met with cold dismissal. It was one of the most painful moments in Sister Wives history, and viewers couldn't help but feel her deep loneliness. After that emotional wreckage, Meri tried to rebuild. She focused on her business, Lizzie's Heritage Inn in Parawan, Utah, pouring her heart into the bed and breakfast that had belonged to her great-grandparents. She filled her days with work, self-improvement, and travel, often posting motivational quotes on Instagram. But behind the smiles and the scenic photos, fans sensed a deeper struggle, the quiet pain of someone who was trying to heal but still haunted by what she had lost. Meri herself admitted during interviews that the dating world wasn't easy. She described her post-Cody attempts at romance as irritating, revealing that many of the men she met didn't truly see her for who she was. Some only knew her as a reality TV figure, while others didn't take her seriously. It seemed that every date ended in disappointment, and every glimmer of hope quickly faded into frustration. Yet in the midst of those awkward dinners and empty conversations, something began to change in Meri. She started talking about her independence, about what it meant to live for herself rather than for someone else's approval. She posted photos of her solo road trips, hikes, and quiet nights spent reflecting on her purpose. It was as if she had finally stopped searching for validation from others and instead found peace in her own company. But what fans didn't know was that during this period of quiet growth, someone new was slowly entering her life, someone who wasn't intimidated by her fame, her history, or her complicated past. According to insiders close to Meri, this mystery man appeared just when she stopped looking. The man, whose name Meri has yet to publicly reveal, reportedly met her through mutual friends who knew she had been through emotional turmoil. He wasn't part of the reality TV world, nor did he approach her as a fan. Instead, he saw her as a woman. Kind, determined, resilient, and funny. Sources say that their first few meetings weren't even traditional dates. They were conversations that stretched late into the night, filled with laughter, stories, and mutual understanding. It wasn't about impressing each other. It was about connecting. And after years of enduring what Meri once called irritating encounters with men who didn't understand her life, this connection felt genuine. When Meri finally opened up about this new chapter, fans noticed a distinct glow about her. On her social media, her posts turned lighter, her tone more playful, her smile more genuine. Gone were the cryptic quotes about pain and heartbreak. Instead, she began posting about joy, adventure, and self-love. In a recent live session with her followers, Meri was asked directly if she was seeing someone special. She smiled, hesitated for a moment, and then said, "I'll just say I'm happy, really happy. It's been a long road getting here, but I'm finally in a place where life feels good." That single statement set the internet ablaze, with Sister Wives fans flooding her comments with congratulations and emotional support. They've watched her suffer long enough, now they were watching her rise. This transformation is especially significant because it represents more than just finding romance. For Meri, happiness doesn't come solely from being in a relationship. It comes from reclaiming her self-worth after years of neglect. Her marriage to Cody, once filled with faith and devotion, became a painful example of emotional abandonment. Cody himself admitted on camera that he no longer felt romantic love for her and that he didn't see a future together.